Hey everyone, RSKWS here, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. My mic just popped then for some reason. I hope that doesn't pick up on the recording. Anyway, last time we made our way through Osmone Plains to the Jahara, the banks of Sagat. I don't know how to say it. And that's kind of all that happened last episode. We just worked with some characters briefly and equipping them, and we're gonna move forward now, I think, into a new area. Because unlike the last episode, I don't have anything to do in between. And this is also, real quick, this is also being recorded way in advance, so yeah, I just want to play the game some more. Directed by a map, wow. It's worth it, but wow. And Jahara too, because why not? Now we have a hunt I believe we can accept here in Jahara. And it looks like we may have finally made it to the banks of an actual ocean, a non-sand related ocean. Garif Warrior. Hoyo, this is Garif land. I don't like that voice. No place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. Oh, it's the guy we rescued earlier. I saw them cross the Osmone Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains troubled them not at all. Sure, we'll go with that. You ventured upon the plains alone, War Chief? Again? Oh. What business have you with the Garif? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. If this is your wish, War Chief, then you may pass. These days see many humans wandering through our lands. I have not made introductions. I am super new. Correct me in the comments. I'm gonna go super new for now. War Chief of this village. We Garif have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the human world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. Gee, I wonder why it's in turmoil. As War Chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? I see. So you too have come to ask about the Nethicite. You must speak with the elders. Though our masks make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes. Listen with your ears. Huh. Okay. Sorry for the cut just then. Garif Warrior. What is this? Another human visitor to our land? This is most unusual. Have you too come to speak with our elder chieftains? And there's this guy over here just lounging. Okay. This already seems to be a bit intriguing. I said this river has the most water we've seen in this entire game to date. Actually, no. Second most water. We just went through Giza Plains. I have an affinity for water. This game has almost none. High Chief Zelu. I think you're who we talked to? Oh. What is this? More humans come to visit us. A little bigger this time, but no matter. You need not tell me anything. I know you have come to our village to learn of the stones, the Nethicite. We Garif have known of this. Passed down from father to son, mother to daughter. Some of it remains, some of it has been lost in history's sands. I know nothing of the stones. Right. You must speak to the great chief. He alone holds the deep knowledge of these things. He alone remembers all the tellings. Cross the bridge to the north, and there you will find him. There are watchers at the bridge, so I think it best to speak with the war chief Sinplu. We already have. Good to go. May I ask you a favor? Give this to the war chief Siplinu for me. Oh. A Gaia stick. There is no rush. Or Gaia stick. When you next happen to meet him, you may give it to him for me. May you find all the answers you seek. Okay, so let's find Siplinu again. I like the race so far, I don't like the names. But when is that any new? There is a wood to the southeast of here, where the mist is uncommonly thick. Even its flowers are perilous to man. If you would pass through that wood, be wary of the places where the mist runs thickest. Okay, a shop. Let's take a look. Ooh. Good gear. Healing rod. What about... Fyra! Oh. 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 Also, heavily damage one foe over time. This is good stuff. We don't really need Stona at the moment. On hit regen. That's an interesting weapon. It's horrible for magic though. But okay, let me know in the comments if that's actually any good. That could be good. Also, the flame tongue is the first weapon we have with an element. Huh. I think I'm gonna probably pass in the armor. Let's do some selling, and I'll come back with y'all in a minute. Okay, fun fact, that Gaia stick, or Gaia stick? J is weird. That stick we just got, we could actually sell that for 500 bucks, or gil. I'm not going to, obviously, but that's kind of funny. And bizarre goods. Do I even bother? Wouldn't pop. Whoa, that's expensive! I'm going to pass. But wow. Okay, so fire is definitely on the list. Bleed could also be good. And not for weapons. Flame tongue could be good. And that's it. Okay, I think that's actually all I have at the moment, but you can bet we're going to be making more trips to this shop. Have you heard of the monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. Really? There are different monographs for different wow. That really messed with my head, that split. Persuasions of adventurer. That really messed with my head. As a merchant, I would love one. If only I knew where it might be found. Does that mean if I sell one to you, I get more money? However, that doesn't sound like an item I would ever want to sell. Anyway, real quick, Gambit. Osh. Have Fyra. That could be fun. That could be really fun. Okay, let's do some more looking around. Garif Herder. You're an elder, not the one we want. Necessite. Perhaps the great chief knows something. Okay. Where's the war chief again? Garif warrior. Garif warrior. Garif elder. Garif elder. Wow, they really all look the same. They weren't kidding. Like, they really weren't kidding. Real quick, while we're at it, we have a hunt that we can accept from here. That's not the hunt. Okay, it's in the next area over. It's not you. Whoa, that's a cool name, though. Sitting here in the earth, one comes to see many things, the great flow of the world, even the flow of man's thoughts. Wow, so enlightening. Huh. Cool area. Actually, is he back at the entrance? The person I want to give this guy a stick to. You? Nope, we talked to you. Okay. If I don't find him soon, I might just sell that item. Oh, there you are. That which you carry, is it a Gaia stick? Yep. The High Chief has given this to me. I shall receive it. I thank you for bringing it to me. Now, did you learn what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face, so even the High Chief could not help. Then, you must meet with the Great Chief. I would like to. Yes, it is true. True? It is true. The Great Chief may know something that would aid you. Yet, arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn more about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. I just realized I gave them and us the same voice. Quick voice change. Please, tell your Great Chief that I am, Tell your Great Chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of the dynast King Wraithwall. If the Garif has passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know the Nethicite that the dynast King once held. Wow, I am bad at reading today, apparently. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. What did we just go through that whole charade for? We do. I have looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, child. I give you my trust. The Great Chief is ahead, across the bridge. We have the Dawnstone. We got that to get proof of your heritage. Are you kidding me? Okay. Do we get anything from you about that? What would happen if we sold that stick? The Great Chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? Yeah, let's do it.
This Nethicite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone, then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwall flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who will the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
Larsa?
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omasace. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Larsa joins the party as a guest again. This happens a lot. Also, I'm not gonna lie. The ship has sailed. And it was a ship I wasn't particularly for at first, but it's starting to win me over slowly. That's all I'm going to say. So, you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. Oh, don't worry, I'll be back. You obtained a recurve crossbow and a quiver of onion balls. That's actually a weapon for Pinello at the moment with how I have the licenses all set up. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our land, you are a welcome guest. Spirits of the land, watch over you. Wow, we're not done here, but wow. Go right back in the village. One moment. Sorry for the brief cut just then. I kind of needed to do something briefly. Nothing y'all need to worry about. Okay, let's go look at this hunt real quick before we move onward. Oh, real quick too. Oh, she's already in. Wow, she's level 22. Although, Vaughn is higher leveled. Real quick, should I... That lowers my... Actually, that doesn't lower my magic power all that much. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Licenses... Whoops, that ain't it. I'm gonna go for it. Also, wow, she has a lot of LP points. I'll wear with the LP and Gambits off screen, I think. Although, I'm gonna go ahead and get Bleed. Also, I might add an extra Gambit slot while I'm here. Where's... Actually, no, I'm not gonna be adding a Gambit slot now to think about it. Pinello, equip. The recurve. I guess it's just onion bolts. Okay, that lowered her magic power a little bit, but it wasn't terribly much. She's still pretty good as a healer. I'm actually gonna switch Balthier out of the party too, real quick. And put Osh in. Now, supposedly, where we're going is somewhere over here. Look for the person with the name. You? You have seen the bill posted for me, or posted for the Enkeldos. I have never read that before. I had wondered what sort of person would come, but never did I expect. No matter. It is nothing. You are truly here to hunt my mark. I accept. Truly? Good. Even if you are a child. Pay me no mind. All elderly are as I am. Slow to trust. Let me explain the situation. You know the Osmond Plain. You must have passed through it there at least once. A very valuable herb grows there. Yeah, we kind of had to pass through there to get here. There's no other way in here. Yet the Enkeldos, it tramples my precious herbs to dust. Ugh. As you can see, I'm quite agitated. Yeah, you really show it. Normally the warriors of this village would vanquish it for me, but this time, well, suffice it to say, I need you to do this. The Enkeldos can be found on the eastern edge of the Osmond Plain. It is often seen in the Shred, I am told. The Shred. Warrior Himsu knows much of this creature. When you leave this note, you will find him standing guard at the bridge. Talk to him there. Now go. I trust that you will do this for me and return safely. Okay, so we know where this is, but it sounds like there might be more to this hunt than compared to the other ones. And I have no clue if we'll do it off the bat too. We may not be able to do that this episode, but I do want to do it sometime today. Or not today, but I do want to test out some of our new party members today. You ask of the Enkeldos. Ah, yes. This is the mark. Now I recall. It can be found in the east of Osmond Plain, in a place called the Shred. But going and finding are two different things. First, you must know that the Enkeldos detects the creatures known as the Wu. To lure it out, you must first rid the area of these Wu. Once all the Wu are slain, depart a while, and in a short time, the Enkeldos shall appear. Okay, so basically kill everything and then leave and come back. That about right? That ain't it. Let's take a look at our hunt bar real quick. Claim primer, hunt. Okay, it's actually down in that area we were heading to. I don't know, where are we going, actually, now I think about it story-wise. Like, yeah, where are we going? World map, wow! That is super far. Also, I didn't even notice that Bergerba and the Lishu mines are over there. Dang. But wow! Okay, that's gonna be the farthest path we've ever traveled. Especially considering we have to go back to Osmond Plains first. Wow! Okay then. Well, I don't think we're gonna have time to do that hunt this episode, obviously, but it looks like it is on the way to where we're going. But I do want to kind of do a little bit of... I do want to test out our characters and their new abilities. That, and I probably will do some grinding off screen for Gil. Perfect!
Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
And... oh wait, I just remembered. Penelo has no attacking gambits. What should I get rid of? Let's do that. That way she'll actually attack something. That's my bad. We haven't attacked these guys yet. Oh, there's a snake too. That's also... not Vaughn, not attack. Real quick, Vaughn, get Libra. Also, Libra is the skill we got by equipping... Crud, what's someone's name again? Bellis. By equipping Bellis to Vaughn, that's where we got the ability to give him Libra from. If you equip certain summons to characters based on a class, apparently, like, if you... Let me put it this way. Certain classes will give you unique abilities in the license grid based on your summons. In this case, the Samurai here, for Vaughn, allowed me to get Libra via Bellis. If I also put him on Bosch, who was a knight, I could have got Potion Lore, but I think his other license already has that. Also, this is a very good party, apparently, going forward. There's no save points, so I'm probably just gonna do my guild grinding off screen. But hey. Yeah, I think we're all good to go. Anyway, I guess we're going to end this episode here. Osh, get in the camera. There we go. What is that back there? I guess that's just the camps. That's kind of weird. You see those spikes back there? What are those? That's weird. Anyway, we didn't get terribly much done this episode aside from story progress, but hey, I'm fine with that. Anyway, I guess I'll go back and save off screen, and in the next episode, we're probably going to be tackling that hunt and maybe moving forward to Mount Burr Obstinance, I believe is what it was called. Anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age. I have been RSKOS. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye!